What's up guys, this is HD Gadget and today we're going to be taking a look at the Apple Watch. So here we have the Apple Watch box, and as you can see we have this plastic wrap around the box to keep it nice and safe. So of course, this being Apple, you are not let down with the quality of this box. So as we go and open up the lid here we have the watch itself inside this little plastic box here. So this is brand new, never been opened before. I've been doing it myself, but now I need some help. Ain't nobody know me better than you know me. I don't wanna drown, I don't wanna drown tonight. As you can see, I've actually managed to do this upside down. I should have done it the other way, but now we are greeted with the Apple Watch, and it has this wrap on it, which I'm just going to take off. And this is super satisfying, unboxing an Apple Watch. Now this thing did come out quite a while ago, but as you can see, there we go, it looks absolutely beautiful. Apple did not make any wrong decisions when they came to styling this thing. Okay, so now that we've taken our lovely Apple Watch here out of the box, we're just going to go and slide this to one side here and see what else is left inside our box. So this was underneath it. We are left with a little power brick here, and this is possibly the coolest thing about it. Watch. Pops right out, right back in, which is perfect for travel charging. On the bottom of this we have a USB port which plugs in this. Okay, so this is the magnetic charging pad which you place the watch on to charge up, and as you can see, there we go. So this is what you use to charge it. So the Apple Watch actually sits on top of here, slots on like that perfectly, and then you plug this in to the wall. Okay, so I've now managed to put it on my wrist, and as you can see, this is a combination of gold around the edges. This is a gold metal, it's not actually real gold, with a midnight blue wristband. So now all I need to do is charge it up. Okay guys, so now it's a few days later, and this has given me time to familiarise myself with the Apple Watch and also get my hands on the slightly smaller one in the lovely rose gold colour here. So you have to have a phone to pair it to the Apple Watch. It has to be at least an iPhone 5. This is an iPhone 5S. So this is paired to this one. This is another iPhone 5S which is paired to this Apple Watch here. So my first verdict on the Apple Watch was just how nice it looks. It's a really nice thing to own. It's got a bit of weight to it, but it's not too heavy. So right here we have the 42-inch Apple Watch, which is bigger than this Apple Watch, which is the 38mm. So you might be thinking 4mm. Wow, but 4mm does make a bit of a difference. It is significantly smaller. It's basically personal preference. If you have slightly chunkier wrists, then you can go for the slightly larger one. There's not too much difference in price. It's not like, oh yeah, you get the bigger one, it's more expensive. They're both around the same price. If you have slightly smaller wrists, then there's no shame in going for the 38mm Apple Watch. So one of the really nice things I like about this Apple Watch is instead of having to go into your pocket and get out your phone, you can just look on your Apple Watch. Someone might have sent you a text message, but you don't want to reply to it right then, and you don't want to whip out your phone to check it. The first time I used this Apple Watch, I found it really quite difficult to get onto my wrist. It's quite hard to do, but once it's on, it's not going anywhere. So as you can see here, we have a load of holes on the side, so it's not set into one certain size for your wrist. So basically you can choose one of these holes here and then pop in the pin, which should keep it in nicely like that. So to simply get the Apple Watch on, what you need to do is put it on your wrist and then find the pin. So find the right one for you, and then poke in this thing here to stop it ripping or whatever. You put it through this thing there. It kind of loops in behind and on it goes. Normally when it's down, it will turn itself off. So as you can see, it's off. But if you go like this, it will then turn itself on. It's one of those simple things that Apple do, which is really quite effective. So, as for buttons, you have this dial here, which you can spin up and down to select between apps, scroll down text messages, emails, or just do what you need to do. And then we have this button on the side, which is kind of like the power button, and you can also unlock the device to choose to do that. So this is how you go about unlocking it. You just type in your passcode. But if you're using your phone and the phone's unlocked, you don't need to worry about that. And it will take you to your apps. So if you're gonna buy the Apple Watch, you need to make sure you have an iPhone that is from the iPhone 5 right up to the iPhone 6 or the iPhone SE. Here are all our apps, and you can scroll in and out with the dial on the side. You can also select between them. So here's the activity, and as you can see, you've got all of these which tell you what you've been doing inside your day. You wouldn't normally have this from your iPhone, but if you don't want to check from your Apple Watch, you can simply get out your iPhone. So you can find your activity app and it will tell you the exact same information as was on your watch. And you can also compare it to other days. So this is a very, very premium product from Apple. You're not let down with the build quality. Even this rubber band is really, really quite nice. And the whole thing is just amazing. It's got so many little features that you wouldn't normally think about just built into it. It has a heart rate monitor in it, and you wouldn't normally go out and buy just a heart rate monitor just for measuring your heart. But because it's already on here, you've already got it, and you can, if you want to measure your heart, you can. So you might be wondering, what is the big craze with the Apple Watch? And to be honest, there isn't really a big craze with it. All it does, instead of having to use your phone, you can have on your wrist. And you might be thinking, well, your phone tells the time. Pretty much every single Apple product tells the time. You might be wondering, why do you need an Apple Watch? It doesn't just tell you the time. It gives you notifications, you can answer stuff, you can ask Siri stuff. What is the weather going to be like tomorrow? How tall is the Empire State Building? So you can quickly ask Siri any question you want from your wrist, which is useful in situations where you can't access your phone. So yes guys, this is going to be the end of this video. Thank you for 900 subscribers here on YouTube, and I'll see you in my next video. I'll be leaving links down below in the description for where you can pick up your own Apple Watch. I'll be leaving links for the 38mm as well as the 42mm from Amazon. So yes guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.
I see your face, you have made your decision, put me in my place, and the lies you've been hiding, taking up your space. Tell me, why does my heart